So I was in the plane. I wrote in my notebook. So it's kind of a blog entry, but I'm just gonna read it to you, actually. You guys can comment if you want. It's called The Scent of Sexuality, a Mile Up. If I were to call myself a feminist, and I do so every chance I get, you would probably get some sort of stereotypical mental picture of who I am. But oh so wrong you would be. I'm writing this as I sit, a mile above ground, surrounded by men. I'm flying first class out to Texas to see my boyfriend. No, I did not fork out the money for first. How I got here is another story entirely, and one I'll tell you soon. So I'm sitting here. The sun is rising, and every so often I get a whiff of one cologne, and then, a bit later, another. And that heady scent of sexuality has me in a semi-trance, a state of divine bliss. It's all men up here, businessmen. One across from me is wearing a three-piece, perfectly tailored suit, and though he's old enough to be my grandfather, I do confess, I believe I'm in love. Okay, alright. Not in love with him per se, but with men. And their entirely unique nature, with muscles and cologne, with clothing and hair, their deep voices, rolled up sleeves on a dress shirt showing only that forearm that suddenly becomes so erotic. Or cuffs with the initials embroidered and links that glitter saying, "Oh, I pay attention to every last detail." That you can be sure of, darling. Oh, but before you go judging me and my taste, thinking I have a thing for rich older men, you wait a darn second. I love me a sweaty guy. I love young landscapers or construction workers, knowing they've labored all day in the hot sun. I love biceps and tans. I love guys who carry guns and who could camp with me for a week straight. No shower, only a freezing cold trickling stream. I'd watch him chop wood and, well, I'm worried about where that wood comment was going. I think you're getting it by now. I love me some men. And I think if my hubby looks as sharp as this three-piece man across the way when we're 70, I'll be getting a couple of hips replaced. It does smell good. So yeah, you guys gonna enjoy that one. That's it. Bye.